Alrighty, hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David and Jeff and her ladyship? Um, Now today, yeah, we're getting into a bit of photo etch and assembly action on the interior of the Corsair. There's a few bits and bobs I will be doing prior to that, but it won't slow us down. Along the way, yes, and whilst I think to mention it, Bassman will be late today. I believe he and Basswoman are going looking at cars, which of course they're going to need to do. But yeah, all right. With all of that said, excuse me, one bit of a sniffle. Oh, there we go. That's the ticket. Round we come. Now, in the now I can do some painting, but I might do that later. Actually, first, give me a moment to look at the assembly sheets. That might dictate if I do any more painting or not, or whether I just cut straight to the chase. When do I need to? That's not till quite a lot later. That's good. All right. Now, what we're going to do. Actually, something I'm going to do very quickly. They said to remove, there's a diagram here, and it's got three little things that says to remove them, which I have done. I'm just thinking I might take a quick stroll through the sheets to see if there's any drilling or anything like that required at any point, because there may be. But no. Excellent. Just a little check that. Now, next. We shall hit a few things with some Nuln oil. Yes, we will. But first, what I need to do is, excuse me a moment. All right, I'm back. Now, two things I wish to do very quickly here, actually. Okay, first I am going to do just a little bit of painting. This won't take long. It's only one color, and boom, here it is. I'll worry about doing the null on that later. I won't actually be needing to put, excuse me, anything in there today, I don't think. So we've got to go through this part of the assembly and what's more, the photo etch. So we've got a couple of steps before we get to that. So I've got a bit of time to work on a few other things. One of the things I would like to work on, yes, I would, is just completing a little bit of oily steel on the interior there. This one's almost done its dash, I think. There we go. But it still keeps on giving. It's a bit like there's a kids book in Australia called The Magic Pudding. Hey John, how you doing? And the Magic Pudding is this pudding that every time you take a slice and go back afterwards, it's replaced itself. Magic Pudding. And at the moment, that lot of paint, it's the Magic Paint Pot. It's cooperating quite well in that front, shall we say. Seems to keep going and going. Do I can care? Not really. No. There's a few things I need to tidy up on this actually. I think on this side there is anyway, so we'll go. Excuse me. I will do some tidy ups on this area, but not before we get on to assembling and photo etching and stuff. I just want to do this colour first. I would suggest this is where or part of what the mechanism on which the canopy slides down. Where is it? If that's there. There we go. So yeah, that bit there. Zoom out. Now I'll do the same on the other side. Nice. Excuse me. A bit glazed this morning. I don't know what goes on with that. There we go. And subsequently, boom. Now, goggles off. Clean brush. Hit focus. There we go. Get this out of the way. Get that over to there because I do not need it currently. Now, there's a few things that need to happen here, boys and girls. First, let's look at, get this out of the way, but I do want to keep that on hand. That's the chair that came with the kit. I do have a photo etch chair, however. Now, we'll place this in here. Now, getting back to business, boys and girls. And we will go. Here it is. Here's what I am seeking. All right. Now, what I'm considering here is when is the best time to put this photo etch of these side panels on. And indeed various other bits of photo etch. All right. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, seriously? Unless I'm mistaken, guys, I'll need to have a closer look at the thing. it would appear, let me just, so that is, the numbers are well printed, I must say. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. Wow. These are very, what's the adjective I'm looking for? Detailed photo etch. This is, yeah. Anyway, this is not answering the question on which, aha. Okay, eight. Now, right. Okay, what it is, good people. Oh, I see, I think. That goes there. What I'm trying to sort out here is, fuck me. That is difficult. Okay, here's what I'm drawing and speculating and pondering. Okay, it goes like this. Now you'll see this part here. This is part 8. Now if you look really closely, you'll see there's a small gap in there. This is where 2 of those and where is it? Either way, and another one, 19 being one of those are to be placed. Fuck. Now, that is not unachievable. It's just, wow. How big is that gap? And, oh, wow. There are, in fact, defined places for it to go into. I must doff my hat to the good people at Edelweiss for that. That's, if you can pull that shit off, that's the balls, you know? Let's see how we go on that one. It's a process. Now, excuse me again. Now, other things I wish to consider. Aha. Now, the seat. I'm trying to work out how's going to be the best way of bending that in. Now, I'll have a bit of a look-see at that with the hold and fold. The... Oh. And there's a couple of funky little bits for the, I believe, that is footrests. We will check that detail out. Wow. Ha! That's all I can realistically say. Wow. Now, with regards to the seat, hang on. I'll show you. Excuse me, itchy ear there. God damn. Having all sorts of irritations and blights at the moment, I am. Before I start getting off this, I also want to hit a lot of stuff with Nuln oil. But yeah. Anyway, now the seat photo etch is this thing. Now, the folding of that up, that's the easy part. And one of those going across, easy. I'm trying to work out what's my best way of getting that held. I do have a hold and fold, so I should be right. There should be some angle on there I can use to fold that up, opposing that, you see, because of course there's, I'm sure you see we're on this one. Once that is achieved, I guess you'd glue it to itself, of course. Then we fold that, glue that into position, and that cradles or goes into that. That sort of cradles it, if you see what I'm saying. It's the frame that supports it. So these are things that we'll be getting onto directly. Now, first, a bit of null oil action on stuff I've already painted. And then we shall get the hold and fold out and have a bit of a look-see. Excuse me, I can get this out of the way, that's varnish. Have a bit of a look-see at what we can do. There we go. Itchy. With regards to, where's the bloody phone? God's sake, it's around here somewhere, this right now. Really? Really? Surely I didn't put it in the did I put it away? There's a scary notion. It's possible. I'll have to test that theory, people. It seems most unlike me. This is the only one it would be in, this much I know at least. No? What the fuck? Maybe I'm not putting the alum oil on immediately. Aha! I see you. Ah. Now, getting to the point. Get this out of the way for the time being. I'll only do those bits that I've actually finished. And I'll use a slightly shitty brush for it, I think. Or at least a rough brush, but I'll get a shitty brush to absorb excess. I usually use this one. I'll just give it a... You can see why I don't use a freshly brushing, can't you? There we go. Now it'll absorb shit. Alright. Now, we'll do a few things here. And some of them I need to get done because I'm about to conceivably be putting photoetch on it. So we'll start with... Just running it over there. Okay. Just get this one onto prepare the excess. There we go. All nice and clean. Now, well, you can see the... Now, I haven't done the wheels yet because I haven't finished painting them. But yeah, so we've hit that with a bit of null. Photoetch yet to go on. Now some stuff that should look quite nice after we've hit it with this. Now, So I've got these done. Mop up the excess. And then, that's looking good. Alrighty. Wheel stems. Out a bit further. Now, this will be a bit of jiggery pokery in one area. I'll wait till I've done this entire portion and then I'll zoom in. And we'll start with this one. Around here. All right. Actually, not much excess on it. That's good. Now we'll go. The excess. All right. And then I need to get into here. Oh, that's the stuff. Yeah, that's good. Happy with that. All right. So overall, we've got here now. There's the front of the engine or the spinner cover and a few other bits and bobs. Then you've seen. Now we've got, if I can get the angle, you can see, hopefully. Yeah, there. You can't quite see out the camera. But yeah, the grill's actually come up quite well. You can sort of see that. It's about as good as it gets. And yeah. So the definition is coming up quite well on it now. We will now hit these. Looking forward to seeing how these come up. This is the engine parts. And then I'm just going to do some more cockpit parts and the undercarriage, and then it's photoetch time. Oh, well, first we want to look at the assembly and see what we need to put on with that, and we'll coordinate what we're going to do. That's the, I think our first move will probably actually be to get the dash on. That's pretty much a got to happen thing. So now we will also be putting some of this on the yoke mechanism and yoke itself. Now, do I want to knock much of that off? Probably not. It's pretty nice as engines go. Again, once I've done the entire little portion of sprue, I'll zoom in on how it's looking. So far, I'm happy. Now, next we're doing that one. Yep. Now, so we've gotten that. Oh, that looks swish. Swish! Now, this is the part I'm really looking forward to. This is the part of the engine that's going to be showing the most. So in that regard, this is one I really want to see what it looks like, if you follow me. All right, drum roll. The excess on. There we go. Oh yeah, okay. Actually, you can see the different colors really well there. That's good. Happy with that. Now, finally, finally on this sprue anyway, and then there's a couple of other bits I want to do. There we go. Excuse me. Now, so there's our the front. That's going to be the front of the engine. This is part of the back of the engine. But I'm pretty happy how you can see all the different colors quite clearly on that. It really highlights nicely. This is our yoke and mechanism. Ah, Bassman, you're here. Give me a moment. Put that over there to dry. I'm doing a bit of knolling. Say hi to Basswoman. How'd you go on the car front? There we go. Widely go.
Hello, everyone.
I've been knolling.
Knowling.
nulling, putting null oil on.
There. Yeah, I saw it on the gear shifter.
Yeah, and once I finish that, I'm going to get on to photoetch and assembly.
Well, we didn't get a chance to go to the car today. She has actually had to wind up working late, and she's on her way home now. It's gonna be about an hour and 15 minutes before she gets here. So we're not going to go today. We'll go another day.
Ah, well, these are the trials and tribulations of existence, mate.
She did say she pulled up the website of the car lot, and there's actually a couple other vehicles she's interested in.
Okay.
So the one we were originally go after, I don't think we are now.
Okay. What sort of car are you after?
Looking like a crossover SUV, some type, like a Ford Edge or something.
Yeah, I've got. So that's pretty much what I drive, is a small. I guess the term is these days either. I'm not quite. Look, I'll be perfectly straight. I'm not quite sure on the terminology at all. But I think because it's like a small, would have been in its day a 4-wheel drive, but it's an all-wheel drive sort of caper, and
Okay.
it's a Subaru XV.
Oh man, they're good vehicles.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Subarus are nice vehicles. Very safe. Very safe.
Well, that's never a bad thing.
No, absolutely not.
But yeah, the now, okay, so that's all that's everything hit with null, or everything that I've finished painting hit with null. Actually, I can do these as well while I'm here. I haven't finished the wheel wells, but I have finished those covers, so I might as well do them.
I got a little bit of landing gear I'm going to work on, and then I'm going to work on the engine parts of a Mustang. I got wing parts on my airplane drying, so I can't really be handling it much tonight.
Yeah, that is again the trials. That's a different trial and tribulation, but it's a thing for sure.
Yeah, where those wings fold up at, they got those little parts in there that you got to make damn sure or dry. If not, they will break and pop.
Yeah. And the yes, no fun to be had there.
If some of them parts break, it's you're kind of done for.
Yeah, it's a bit of tears before bedtime routine.
That's it. That's some Forrest Gump on TV. You ever watch Forrest Gump, Rob?
Oh,
David or anybody?
Once, a few times. Well, once, and I'd have to. There are certain scenes I do know. Like everybody knows, "Run, Forrest, Run."
Well, I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Yeah. There are certain lines. I think I've only seen it maybe once or twice, but it's got some gold in it. Yeah. And to a point, the whole simplicity of Forrest is where his wisdom lies. But it's, yeah. Okay, actually, they've come up really well. These are the interior of the wheel covers.
Oh, yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how they've come up. Let's hear it for Noel.
Is that the door? Is that the door to the landing gear?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just clean this. Did you see the engines?
Yes, I saw one of them. I didn't see all of them.
Give us a moment. I'll show you that very quickly. Once I've rinsed this off, and then I need to work out how I'm going to go about doing this photo etch chair. Because there's a bit of jiggery pokery on that one.
Jiggery pokery.
Oh yeah. Because what the trick's going to be is working out how I can, yeah, you'll see what the issue is in due course. It's a bit of a poozer, but I might do some other stuff first as well because the dashboard's got to be done so I can. Anyway, engine parts, engine. Here we go. Now that it's nulled.
Oh, wow. Man, it really makes it pop, don't it?
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing I like the most about that is you can see, like, yeah, everything that's been highlighted comes up for you.
Yep.
And that's what you want. Ah, there's something else I can do. All in good time. Let's not get distracted yet, big boy. So easily distracted.
Yeah,
right.
Don't take much, does it?
Now, okay, these seat belts are going to be a process all of their own anyway. Wow. I am compelled to show you what they've given with regards to the seat belts, because it's going to blow your mind. Let me just get a good fold going at the right point. That'll do it. Scope this shit out. You go, there's one for this piece of photo etch. And you put a small piece of photo etch on that, and then fold that over.
What?
That then goes onto there. That onto there. That into there. And then that's the other side. But yeah, that's how they're doing the seat belts.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is going to be a tester.
Wow.
This is going to be something of a tester.
That's going to be a tester.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't curse or start drinking, then you'll be all right.
Oh, mate. It's, yeah. It falls, I guess, into the category of it's in the challenge that the fun lies. Or is it just sheer masochism? I'm inclined to think it's masochism. Anyway, now on the dash, that's because I might as well get that on. We actually have options. Dear God, they seriously don't fuck with lacking in detail. Fuck me.
So we have a department store, grocery store called Walmart here in the U.S.
We've heard of Walmart. We don't have Walmart here. We have Costco, but I know of Walmart.
Okay. So me and my son went there today and picked up a few groceries, and they actually got some of their Christmas stuff in, and they're all carrying models.
Yeah, right.
So I actually picked up a car I used to actually own, an 80 Monte Carlo.
Nice.
And it was $20, and it comes with a trailer and a motorcycle you can put together as well.
Wow.
And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty badass when it's put together. But yeah, it's only $19, man. I couldn't pass that
up. Well, for sure. You're not going to believe some of the shit I've just seen on this photo etch. Fuck me. That's as polite as I can dress this shit up, guys. Fuck. And really, let's face it, when it comes to that as a two-word term, I like to think, as an Australian, that it sounds better delivered in an Australian accent. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Look at this shit. There's a piece of photo etch there. Those two things go into it. And
what the hell?
Goes on to there. and onto there.
Wow. Well, I must say you got your work cut out for you, sir.
Fuck yeah. Oh, dear God, what have I done to myself?
I'm gonna put together my 47-piece plane and watch you work with the rest.
Oh, dear Lord. All right. Now, it could be, because the one thing I would say is Edouard shit is good. So it could even be that it's actually easier than I think. This is a bold assumption. Now, on the dashboard front, there is one that already has all the bits and bobs, or I can see about attaching a film to the back of this, which gives it a slightly raised look as well. Wow. Ball busters.
It's gonna be Boston. It's gonna be busting something.
Oh yeah. Now, how do you just peel this, or I hope you don't need to cut it. Let's see if it gives any. It doesn't look like this just comes off or out. It looks like you need to cut it out. Yeah. In that case, I'm feeling more inclined. To actually just go with the one that's already got the dials on it, you know?
All right.
Just for ease of purpose for a change. Who would have thought? And I'm prepared to allow myself that on the grounds that it's very rare I take the easy option. So I can let myself off the hook with that one.
Can you now?
I can. I can live with that choice. I can manage to look myself in the mirror tomorrow knowing
Knowing you made the right decision.
correct, Amundo. Yeah, I think I've certainly look. You know, it's just one of those things of, just for a change, I'm going to keep my hand off of the metaphorical appendage. And now, I mean,
But
they've
it's so
supplied
much
plenty.
fun.
Do what?
I said, but it's so much fun.
That's it. I remember visiting my sister once when one of my nephews would have been, very young, is the bottom line. Young enough that he was still sort of at the having bath stage and wasn't really, he wasn't talking at that stage. So he was pretty young. This is the bottom line here. And while he's having his bath, he's got a firm hold on Willie, and I just couldn't keep a straight face. And my sister's just replied with, "Oh yeah, he loves his boy toy." And I have reason to believe this is a very common piece of behaviour amongst kids of that sort of an age.
Yeah, 2 balls on a string. They call it my ding-a-ling-a-ling.
There we go. Yeah, and so yes, And let's face it, it's a piece of behavior that never really goes away, however much we might choose to deny that. Now, other things I'm going to be needing. I want the other scalpel. This is my preferred one for this. And I also will be needing this razor.
Scalpel?
What else? Pardon?
I said scalpel.
Yeah.
Oh,
now, what do I need next? Is there something I'm missing? Probably. No. Oh, yes. I'm onto it. It's my pencil thingy that lifts stuff up for me. I could probably do this piece without it, but other parts, no, that ain't gonna happen. It needs to be sharpened, it does. Oh, that's right. That's going to be a bit of a conundrum. I think maybe not. Hang on. I need to get this sharp enough that I can use it. Now.
well, damn.
Do what?
I think my kit shorted me a part.
Oh, no.
Well, it's to the landing gear. It's the other piece of where it's got two pieces at the top. So this one's only going to have one because I missed them when it goes on the other side.
Now, what I might need to do with this is try and sharpen it with the... No, I can't sharpen it with the... I know I've got more... whatchamacallits. Pencil sharpeners. Just need to bloody find them. I need that pencil. If not, I might jump onto doing something else very quickly. But a pencil sharpener is what I need to get that thing operating. No, it won't be. It's probably going to be in here. I would have thought they would be in here. But I thought they'd be here. Oh, come on now. Really? 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 Check this drawer.
Well, damn my bear. That kind of sucks.
Ayo. The annoying part is I'm pretty confident I have another one of those pencils somewhere. I can't fucking find it. Ayo. I wonder if... Well, that's a bit sucky. And not in a good way.
Oh, she did.
Yes. Actually, I'm going to try something here. Let's just quickly see if I can get this thing out. Because if I do that, then I can use these ones to sharpen that one, hopefully. Maybe. Aha!
Oh.
Mission accomplished. Now, hopefully I can get this one sharp enough to be functioning. And therefore, on with the photoetch. Now we get the hope. Why do I know that's going to break on me? Because I'm a pessimist. Boom, that's how I won it. Well, there's so many lines you can throw that one around with. Now, first, something easy. Ooh, getting very saucy now. We'll start with the easy stuff. Dashboard. Now, nice.
Yeah, Tom Hanks. He's a great actor.
Can be, yeah. He's actually he is. Yeah, I mean, he's done some pretty big roles.
You ever seen Castaway?
No, I haven't actually.
It's actually a really good movie. It's about FedEx and the plane crashes. He's on an island. You know, I don't want to give nothing away. You need to watch it. It's a really good movie.
I know that he gets he makes a friend named Wilson, isn't it?
Yep.
And I know that because of a Family Guy reference.
Yep, that becomes his best friend while he's stranded on the island.
I was going to say on the topic of Forrest Gump, they do on the Family Guy they do a pretty brutal takedown on Jenny. Basically, yeah, basically with lines like I think the first time he approaches, I've come from wherever. Well, that's great, Forrest, and I think that's terrific. But I'm going to go off and do some run a train with these Black Panthers, and then later on it's well, that's great, but I'm going to go off and do a whole stack of blow and have group sex with these stockbrokers. And then it's well, now that I'm infected with the most incurable disease in the world, I'll finally have pity sex with you.
Yeah.
And I'll raise the AIDS, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, all poor Forrest, he goes through some shit in this movie.
Oh, doesn't he?
His best friend, Bubba.
Shrimp gumbo.
Fried gumbo.
Yep. And I love how when he gets the thing of he thinks he owns an apple farm. And it shares an apple. I think that's gold. Now, bring that down a bit.
Then old Lieutenant Dan comes along and he said,
Oh,
Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs.
Where did you get shot? In the buttocks. Here, I'll show you.
He tells the president, I got to go pee.
That's it. Boom. There we go. Now, what part goes next to it?
Damn, I hate that piece of gold.
Part 17. Just beneath that. That's something else I've got to give them big points for. The printing is so good, even my shitful eyesight can see it.
Oh, that's great, then.
It's an impressive feat. Right, well, let's do that now. The birds are getting noisy outside. It's Marvy. There's possibilities of a thunderstorm tonight. I'm hoping it comes through. I like thunder.
Oh, yeah, I can do some serious sleeping to thunder. Matter of fact, I have an app on my phone that I actually listen to every night. It's a thunderstorm.
Nice.
And while I got my phone charging laid on my nightstand, I turned that thunderstorm on, and it puts you to sleep. And you kind of get, addicted to it because I got to have it about every night now. That white noise,
If my dream rugby thing was to play rugby, like a game of rugby. Well, you couldn't play directly underneath an electrical storm. That'd be dangerous. But just to play when one was close enough that you could get all the enjoyment. Certainly give everyone a good rev up, I think.
Well, playing down a thunderstorm just make you run faster. Dodge and lightning. Make you quicker.
Now, next.
All right, I'll be right back. I go check something, see about Park Lane over there.
Yeah, no worries. Now, this. Goes. I see. Just. Probably got a little carried away with that, but never mind. Now I think I need to. Now. That would be that angle.
Well, either I cut it off and threw it away, or it didn't come with the kit.
Oh no. Yes, sometimes it's hard to know.
And it's a very noticeable part on the landing gear as well,
Just need to check. Oh, nice. This is coming together. Okay, so now we've got the next part on.
Oh, wow. Check that out. Nice.
Yeah. This is why, in my opinion,
panels.
Yeah, this is why, in my opinion, photoetch can be well worth the effort.
Yes.
Yes, it's tricksy. Every time I say tricksy, I can't help but think of Gollum. Tricksy.
Gollum.
Or the other. Pardon?
You say Gollum?
Yeah, that's what he always calls the hobbits. Tricksy and Fogus. The other Trixie I think of is from Speed Racer. That's Speed Racer's girlfriend, Trixie. Pieces of trivia you probably don't care about.
As many times I've seen that movie, I never knew he called them Trixies.
The main reason I'm actually aware of that is because of a dance track.
A dance track?
Speed Racer. A dance track. And what it is that as the song goes, there's a point where Speed Racer and Trixie start going for gold. And as she starts squealing out, Speed, and he's doing Trixie. At a certain point in the track, it breaks into the chorus of here comes Speed Racer. So yeah, and that's the main reason I know Trixie.
Some things just stick, don't they?
In that circumstance, how can they not? 15, I see. And that goes where precisely? Let's have a look.
I'm going through my bits box if I got anything that resembles that piece.
Wow. Yeah, I have that experience and not usually attribute it to my own personal clumsiness. But sometimes you got to wonder, you know?
That's probably what happened with my clumsiness.
Now, that's a bit cool. Okay, so that goes into there. All right, this we will now do. This one's tricky. Genuinely tricksy.
Well, I think it'd be all right.
Is it a part that you can replicate?
That's why I was looking through here to see if I could replicate it with something else, but it'd be all right.
And there we go. Now this part, my God. Right you are then. This is going to be, yeah, now that I'm looking at some other stuff, this of its own is a bit tricky. Because when we see how small it is, it's just a little bit rumpty, to say the least. But I suspect it will add a good dimension to a portion of this dashboard. Because where this goes is actually on this bit here that's slightly at an angle. Yeah. Okay, we can do this. The fact that I have to get down this close just to identify the part. All right. Score, kids. He shoots, he scores. Oop, maybe just a little touch.
All right. Well,
yep. Now, that one, that's actually in at an angle, that one there, believe it or not. But there is our dash.
wanted Jeff talking about yesterday that he had parts missing to his model.
Oh, yeah.
Still a thing today.
Feeling very good about the dash. Now, next. That's the only words I got here. And at least I've managed. Oh my God, I actually managed not to swear. I'm astounded. This is going to be a wee bit. What I'm going to have to do first, obviously, is put on those bits that the other things go into. If you follow me. Now, are they suggesting? Oh no, I got it. For a moment there, it looked like they were suggesting that you cut things off. No, that's just where those parts go. That's okay. Right.
I'll have to buy me a Tamiya kit.
Let's start off. 3/16. What are those big parts that go into position? Okay, so 4 goes there. 8 goes there. Wow. Blowing my mind.
Is it making you go,
Oh, yeah. Actually, it's making me go, for fuck's sake. But at the same time, yeah, I'm also seeing a lot of potential sexiness. Here we go. Now, I want to keep this even because there's a whole stack of accuracy going to be required on a whole stack of things here. All right. This is going to be a 2 or so day process. That's fine. I'm comfortable with this. Now, I do need to be a little aware of the time because of I got whatchamacallit, acupuncture. Part of my weekly health regimen.
You had your was it massage or chiropractor yesterday?
Yesterday I had swimming.
Swimming, that's right. So was your...
Yeah, that was good. I'm really enjoying my swimming, actually. Tell you something. When I first, on any day that I do swimming, when I first get in that water, because I like to walk the first lap, just to keep it.
Just get used to it to feel the water.
Just to loosen up as well a bit, you know. And as I do, oh my God, it feels so good. It really does. And you know, man, as a personal perspective, I want to know what the fuck our ancestors thought they were doing from ever leaving the stuff. Oh, beautiful.
Well, we got a pool here at our house, and
Nice.
you know what? During the summertime, we don't really get in it that much.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep it vacuumed out, and it's above ground pool. It's 24 foot by 5.5 foot, so it's a pretty good sized pool.
Yeah.
Got a deck around it, and but yeah, we look out more through the kitchen window and off the back deck than we do actually get in and enjoy it. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, you see, here's the thing. I do sort of see how that would actually happen, in as much as. Sorry, I'm just also checking something out here. So if I go that way, often if you have something, you take it for granted,
Yes, I can see that happening.
and you sort of go, "Oh, might go for a swim tomorrow.
Yep. Then
Might go
tomorrow
for a swim
comes, you'll
tomorrow.
say, "Well, we'll
Might
do
go
it
for."
again. We'll do it tomorrow."
This is how it rolls. Um,
Sadly, but true.
it is, but that in actuality is nothing less or more than human nature. It's just the way we are. Deeply flawed. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I'll go so far as to say the sooner people get their noggin around the fact that we are deeply flawed, the happier they'll be.
This is true. This is true.
Now, so that goes. Just trying to. They've done kind of weird drawing of things here that kind of confuses me. Right. So, that being the case, that makes sense now. All right. I've identified what I need to. Jolly good. All right. Now, the only question I have is, yeah, I'll do the top level first. As in, there's stuff that needs to go on the inside here, but there's also stuff that needs to go on top. So I'll do the top lot first. That's the plan. So that one being there, that being that one. Now, number 8 is that one, and that will go in that way. Yeah. All right.
I noticed on some of my instructions on my Corsair, they were very vague.
Yeah, that can. I've had that experience quite a few times, and I can only view it as a pain in the ass. Actually,
That's like with the
clarity.
canopy, the wings. You kind of got to look at and kind of figure it out on your own. I mean, I just don't get it, man.
Yeah, it's to me. It's like, come on, guys. Clarity costs nothing.
Exactly.
And
Then when you glue the damn part and you look at it and you figure it out, well, hell, that's wrong. And you got to pop it off.
oh,
And
that is pinnacle piss off territory in my eyes.
Why?
Yeah, I'm a fan of clear instructions in any circumstance.
Very helpful.
Well, here's a line of thought. Sun Tzu, the guy who wrote The Art of War, actually says, if an order is given and it's not carried out correctly, first you need to make sure that the instructions were clear.
Yep.
So first port of call is making sure, well, was this communicated effectively? It is not, in fact, that is exactly the point of what we're talking, isn't it? If you can't get that clarified, well, then of course people are going to make mistakes. This is how it rolls.
Shit will happen.
Shit will happen. And not good shit either.
No, it's not. It's always stinky shit.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, and sometimes you get some assembly sheets and you just look at them and all you can do is go, well, that's nice and clear. Bravo. And that's the shit you want.
All day, every day.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Now, a bit more. There we go. Now it'll definitely stick. Maybe, oh no, we won't go there. Okay, now get our piece. Oh, ha, ha. I tell you, boys and girls, I am a happy camper at the moment. Oh, that looks good. I'll just get that a bit more nicely down. Oops.
Ah, damn. Yeah.
I need to get a toothpick on this. I'm being clumsy because of my big hands. I had it right. Then I thought, oh, I'll just tidy it up. Or like if there was, it seemed like it could sit maybe a bit nicer. And in doing that, of course, I've moved it quite. Oh, come on now. Aha. Hey yo.
Well, as far as just told Jenny, I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Yeah.
I've probably seen this movie 20 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like all the Transformer movies, I've seen every one of them 10 times at least. I've seen Star Wars so many times. My wife gets aggravated because I'll recite the lines as they're talking. She's like, will you let them talk?
That's fun.
Like, yes, dear.
Okay. So what we have there, that. If that's correct.
Yep.
And so
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, yes, this is like I said, why I'm prepared to put the time in.
Yeah. I mean, I understand completely. It looks really nice.
Yeah. Painful at times, you betcha, but undeniably great detail. Now, number 3. Let's have a close look at number 3, shall we? Wow, they've done a really nice job on a whole stack of this, actually. Now, what they've done here is there's a raised portion of, in fact, it's good enough that I'm going to show you. Now, here we go. You see that little raised portion? The photo etch actually has a gap that allows for that raised portion.
Are you serious?
I am fucking serious.
Wow.
So, however good they expect you to be with this, as far as in your own personal stuff, they're up to that challenge themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I doff my hat to them. If I can pull this shit off, it'll look great. Totally worth it. Whew. Now,
It's like this Mustang I'm putting together. It's got the starter, the power steering pump,
oh, nice.
the fan, the alternator, the distributor. It's got both manifolds, air induction, oil cap. I mean, I like very detailed models, you know.
Yeah, I'm with you. Detail is good. And I
It's so
actually feel a little ripped if I don't get detail.
it's so cool how they can make all these little parts, and they're so precise.
Yeah, that's
That's
what the joy is, you know.
that's what's so cool about it.
If a manufacturer doesn't give me the detail I want, I probably won't buy it again. That's how sort of like detail driven I am.
Yeah, I've opened up some models and been like, damn, that's it.
Yeah, and you have to try and you want to add detail because it's just not cutting the mustard. I think I
Kind of
should
what
do one
she
of
said
these
when you
tomorrow.
dropped your pants. Wow, that's it.
Yeah, that's, who are you going to please with that? Me.
Damn right.
Oops, got a bit clumsy with that one. Never mind. Maybe I can, in fact. Oh, it'll be okay. Yeah. Where it need to be. Yeah. Wow. Uh-huh.
Shit.
Toothpick time. Not quite. Ayo. Ayo. Now I've got glue on the toothpick. This is not as easy as I'd hoped. Where'd that part go? There it is. Really? Is that it? Yes, it is. This is a very tricky one.
Yeah, so is his engine. Damn a bear.
I might. Have. Now. Ayo. Yeah, that doesn't quite fit over the. Yes, it does. Maybe. No, not quite. But if I... There we go. All right, maybe. Well, it's on.
And you know, you look at some of these little pieces and you're like, how the hell am I supposed to put that in there?
Yeah, that one was that one. So starting to get there.
Oh, damn, a bird. There goes.
16 goes in. It's so precise, this shit. It really is.
Yep.
Aha. So is that raised one? Not quite spotting it. Aha. Maybe then. Once it goes in that way. Across the top of that and down. Okay. How are we doing for time? Now, that is part 16.
Tomorrow, I should have the wings fold up on my on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty
Cool.
badass.
All right. So that then goes. Oh, yeah. Nice and easy. In theory.
Is anything ever easy?
Yeah, well. In theory, this one should be easy. That's the theory. I used to go to school with a guy whose surname was Theory. Ugly as a hatful of arseholes.
I had all the women, huh?
Well, he. One thing I will say for the
I
guy,
gotta remember that one.
because I used to play soccer with him.
Ugly as a
One thing I
hatful
will say for him, as I said, ugly as a hatful of arseholes, but a damn
Holy,
fine set half. So yeah.
ugly as a hatful of assholes. I got to remember
Oh,
that.
he was. He was a bash crab. Don't get me wrong, nice guy, but a bash crab. I don't think he was. I think he was quite unrepentant about that fact too. But good on him. No point getting hung up about that shit.
You know why these ugly guys get all the hot women? They got
It's
confidence.
a curious thing sometimes, isn't it? I actually once asked a chick who was going out with a. She was smoking hot and had this malformed, is supposedly the kindest description I could give, boyfriend, and I couldn't stop myself. I've had to say, "What's with that?" And the response I got actually says a lot about her level of insecurity. Um, why would I want a boyfriend who's better looking than I am? Yeah.
I'm gonna say either it's confidence. I was gonna say either it's confidence or he's hung like a horse.
Well, there is that possibility. The other response I've actually heard or been told of is because that way I know he'll be grateful for what he gets and he won't cheat on me.
Ah,
And you got to
okay.
say, yeah, kind of fucked up, but there's a certain logic to it.
This is true.
Yeah. Now, 4.
What the hell?
We're looking for now. I'm actually not unhappy with the progress I've made on this thus far. That goes thusly at the back. Jolly good. Let's do that. And then I'm going to want to let a lot of this stuff dry, I think, before I start getting putting stuff on top of it. Otherwise, that'll have tears before bedtime.
Absolutely.
And as I said, this is going to take a few sessions, I think, depending on a few things. I would probably be able to get a good solid. I reckon I'd probably have this finished on Sunday. It'll be on tomorrow, but I doubt I'll finish it by then. As far as actually the interior, I might. That's not impossible. There are other bits of. Oh, then there's the seat belt, so that'd be a thing on its own. This one's being a bit reticent on the coming out front. What's its issue here? All the rest of these have come out quite nicely, which makes a big difference as well with your photo etch. I think some of them tend to be, there we go, a bit focused on, well, they have this, I think Eduards seem to make it thinner at the joins, where others don't necessarily. That unsurprisingly makes a pretty big difference when it comes to slicing it out.
Is that a bird out here?
Yeah, mate.
Pretty cool.
Get lots of birds in this neighbourhood. It's a very pleasant aspect of the neighbourhood. Now, the fact that I know there's plenty of birds in the area, I love birdseed out in the yard. Because
I got about 5 around my yard.
You got what?
About 5 bird feeders around my yard.
Yep.
Yeah, I love them as well.
It's good for the soul.
And what's really nice to see is repeat birds.
Yes.
I had one that had a growth on his head. I've not seen him in a while. I was kind of concerned about him. He had a big old knot on his head. And how it didn't mess up him flying, I don't understand. But anywho, he came to the feeder on the outside of the kitchen window for about a week, every day straight, about the same time every day as well.
Yeah, right. Okay, what I've done there. Boom.
Oh, wow. So man, look at the detail.
Yeah, that's the sides of the cockpit. And there's a lot more to go on that yet.
So why is it named cockpit?
Yeah, it's a yes. It's not a Clitwell or anything like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I'm a shocker. Now.
Oh my God. Good shit.
To get a start on these seat belts, purely because they're going to be a multi-stage sort of a thing, you know.
Right.
And then I can do one step here, let it dry, because there's about 5 steps on them. Let's have a look at these. There's 29. Oh yeah, okay. And they go on. That's 10 and 11, isn't it? Oh, are you fucking serious? Oh, Jesus. These guys have, this is just the lower seat belts, not the upper seat belts.
To be sure.
Fuck me. All right. All right. That's unbelievable behavior. No, it's not. I shouldn't be surprised. Now, all right. So we'll put, these are 12 and 13. 13's going that way. Right. Okay, we'll start with 13. And then are we out? No. Now where is it staying? Ah, there. There we go, I think. Nope. I'm getting the wrong one now. Probably.
So this engine I'm working on, they gave me no instructions on how to
Oh no, you gotta hate that.
put the cow and duck, the air intake and all that on. All these pieces right here.
Yeah, cheers for that.
It gives no instructions on it whatsoever.
That's annoying. Straight out annoying.
That's just all grades are messed up.
Ah, I forgot it. No, where is it attached?
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic.
That's it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it.
Absolutely no instructions.
Did you guys get that Star Trek dance sort of a thing during the 80s, where there's a whole stack of lines from Star Trek repeated?
What was that again?
Did you guys get that, during about the mid 80s, there was a dance track of Star Trek phrases, basically. And it was like it started off with there's Klingons off the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bows. Klingons off the starboard bow, Jim. And there was also that's it. We come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace, shoot to kill, man. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it.
I do not know any of that, sir.
Oh, it's
Never
quite
heard of it.
popular over here at the time. Must have been an Australian thing. Now, this goes on. Dearie me. You'll soon see why I'm doing this one. I'm just gonna shunt this one up to the top there. Probably not gonna. To act. Toothpick. The item that I wish to glue the other part to has gone glued. There we go. Hey. Now we get you, sir. And get off of there, thank you. Bloody thing. Now, Ah. Now I'm going to have to give you an insane piece of Okay, here we go. This is the only way you're going to be able to see what the deal is here. So you can see I put a little bit on right there.
Wow.
So what happens next, once that dries, I'll put a little touch of glue on that there and fold that little bit clip over there over. And then there's a couple of other bits.
Wow.
So I'm going to pop that over here so that I don't lose it.
Wow. That's a breath holder sure enough.
Pardon?
So that's a breath holder sure enough.
Oh, yeah. Now, after that, we do this one. And after I've gotten that done, whoop, just made a comment, I haven't seen it. Yeah, Jeff, we were just discussing missing parts. Jeff, yes.
Yes.
3 times, yeah. I do sometimes wonder whether the missing parts are me or the manufacturer. But sometimes I know it's me. Sometimes.
That damn little gremlin.
Those gremlins, fucking, I tell you. They don't want to know what's going to happen to them when I get my hands on them.
Then when I catch him, I'm going to tie him to a chair and burn him with lit cigarettes.
Yeah, I get my hands on one of the modeling gremlins, I tell you.
A bad day.
Oh, mate, it'd make a Gestapo interrogation look like a vicarage tea party. We're out. Now you. The other one. There we go. Now. Toothpick time.
Excuse me for a minute.
Yeah, no worries. I've just got to get something here on anyway. 29.
Yeah.
Over there. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's going to be a bit cunty. No. Come to the sudden realization I maybe should not exhale too rapidly when I've got these small parts around.
What was that about rapid?
So I've come to the sudden conclusion I may not wish to not exhale too rapidly when I've got these little small parts lying around.
Oh, I know, right? I got some myself laying here.
Okay.
If I drop one more damn thing, I'm going to scream.
Yeah, it's never a good outcome. No.
I wonder why they did not include the instructions for all this air induction stuff.
I would have to say I can't understand why they wouldn't.
Don't make no damn sense whatsoever.
Well, it does not. Toothpick time. Done. Whew. I tell you, boys and girls, some fiddly shit right there. Hang on. No, it's not quite right. There you go. The fact that you can tell it's not right on a part that small and is actually pretty impressive, and it says something about the accuracy of their parts.
Yes.
All right, that is going to be me done for today. Oh, hey, King Fox, how are you doing? Now, I'll go a quick stroll over what I've gotten done today. Now, with regards to the those two bits, now once they dry with those little discs on them, I can go to the next step. However, we did get that all looking very pretty.
That's really nice right there.
You got a good start on that. We got Nuln oil on some stuff to make them look a bit pretty. Like, for example, oh dear, don't know if you heard that truck noise. Wasn't a happy truck noise.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, so
Man, it really makes it pop, don't it?
Oh yeah, well, that's the engine.
Yeah, that looks really good.
There we go. They're over this side. There we go. That's the stuff. I'm very happy with them.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
And I'm pretty happy with how now that I've got those vents are starting to come up much more nicely. It's a bit hard to see in the light, and you can see them in the natural light. They come up in the natural light. They come up much better.
Yeah, that looks nice.
And there's them, of course. But yeah, all right.
You got a lot done today.
Got a fair bit. Oh, and I also did that on the engines, of course, but you've already seen that. So hey.
Oh yeah, it looks real good.
So yeah, that's me.
Well, it won't be long for you to be assembling, right?
I'll give you a bit of single screen time so that you can show what you've been working on.
Well, on the Corsair, I just got the landing gear.
Oh yeah, nice.
Put together. The tire blacked out. Nice. And there's the other one that's missing the side piece.
Oh yeah.
That piece right there is what I'm missing that goes on this side. But as far as the Corsair, that's all I got done today because I got parts on my wings drying, and I put together the motor for the Mustang.
Oh, nice. Very pretty, mate.
And there's the car.
Ah, swish.
Yeah, there's another dragster.
Nice.
I have a love for drag cars.
I can understand that. They're very pretty. And you can do a whole stack of detailing and making them look extra pretty more than an ordinary car.
Yep. But that's all I got done today since I was actually a little bit late today.
Well, yeah, we still got a bit done. So David reckons we both done well. I'm glad. I think we did too, David. So thank you for that.
I appreciate it too, Dave.
Now, zoom right out. Well, and also I think back to dual screen is the next ticket, isn't it? There we go. All right, that's us done for today, people. Thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. Okay. Now, first-time viewers, hit that follow, like, or subscribe button if you haven't already. Other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch, and follow, like, or subscribe. Tomorrow we'll be back. And our pleasure, David. And tomorrow when I am back, or when we are back, it'll be at a similar kit time and the same kit channel. And hopefully we'll catch you good people then. See yous.